Okay, me and Michael have gone and made our own. Well, I've made the server, but we made our own two sets of castles, which we've intertwined. Um, Mine began as a simple tower. Okay, it has a tower. It has a lookout, which has a staircase that goes up, 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 more up, more up, more up, more up, more up, and then it looks out, and you can see in all directions, pretty much, including the floating island over there. And then we go back down. And this is merely a kind of like an intersection. It's not meant to be anything other. It includes instructions. I'm currently not finished with the second part and the entrance, which I want to make very elaborate. As you can see, that is Michael's lava tower with our gigantic staircase. It's a spiral staircase, as you can see by the gold spiral. Our two forts connect via a two-story garden. And the garden has a water flume ride, as well as a staircase that we need to build that goes also into the spiral staircase. As you can see, we have enormous trees. If you walk in here, you can see there's posts that include directions, and if you go over here, you can see the waterfall. This waterfall cuts straight through down to the ground, but also connects to this, which creates the ending of the flume ride. Now, if we go to the second floor, you'll see more instructions. A tree on top of a tree, double tree power. You can see over here it's more and more, and Michael's in the way. And you can see this is here. And this goes all the way up to Michael's third story. Now, I'm going to walk into Michael's place, and I believe this is the first floor. Yeah, this is first floor. Alright, and he included more instructions. The fifth floor, and this also goes all the way to the ground. Michael's fort is, so far it seems pretty plain, but it's pretty cool. He included lava outside, and he said he should have made him out of glass, though, which I agree would have been a little bit better. But you can see outside to the garden. This is the third floor flume ride, which you go down. Slowly. And we keep going, and we keep going, and then you end up here in a small pool on the step, which helps correct some problems that we had earlier. If we go back up, we continue up back to the third floor, which is the flume ride. If we walk past, there's two more floors, the fourth and then the fifth. The fourth, and now we're at the fifth. Fifth has his massive book thing, and also has a golden passageway to the what's it called? Spiral staircase. This is the same kind of top that is included on my tower, except my tower does not have that. It has a simple fence. And if we go down, it's lit all the way. It has a cobblestone core. It links up with his fifth floor, the third floor, which we still need to finish the gold passageway. And then if we go all the way down, we come at the ground level. And you can, as you can see, this is all very high. Half the stuff we have floats in midair. I think what we'll do next is make this drill all the way down, probably to the lowest it can go, and create something underground. I know part of my fortress is going to be underground, and I need to create two more sections. Other than that, it seems to be going pretty well. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take another recording from top of Michael's fortress from in the daylight. But as you can see, there's two identical, almost like miniature greenhouses on the top of each tower. My watchtower, and then the actual staircase, and Michael's doing stuff right there. You can also see the massive garden, probably one of the biggest trees I've seen. Oh my god, that is huge. I've never seen one that big. Before anyone asks, we did not mine this. We decided when we started the server that we wanted it to be more about doing whatever we wanted and less about grinding for materials. And so far, I think that's probably the best decision we've made, is instead of wasting time, like 2 or 3 hours getting enough materials to probably do half of one of these, we now have enough. We have unlimited materials to do whatever we want, whatever we feel like. I know that's not probably in the best spirit of Minecraft, but then again, we wanted to be as creative as possible with no limitations. And so far, I'm glad with that decision. If any of you don't care for it, well, you don't have to care for it. But as I'm gonna go down here and see what else is going on. But as you can see, I probably should go to my tower first to show you what I'm talking about. For one of these parts, or actually, I don't know if it's garden. This area all the way down here, we've never explored. I think Michael placed at one point as just reference, but we've never explored past here. But this continent goes on for a long time, a very long time. And I think what we'll plan to do is probably turn this into something eventually. Maybe a larger castle or something different, or a building with several sections, I don't know. Personally, I want to try and recreate something out of Rapture, but it doesn't matter. We got huge... shut up, chicken. We got huge lakes over here. We have some Grand Canyon-esque kind of areas on the ground behind me, and some other stuff. But I mean, where the servers generated all this crap, it's amazing how much neat stuff there was. I mean, before here, there's just a tiny little mountain, a little bit bigger mountain, and then that was pretty much it. And we got here and we completely changed it in the course of about 2 or 3 hours. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to take another recording from the top of Michael's tower during the day, as you can easily see the scale of both our buildings as well as the area we are in during the day. As I said earlier, this is a view from the top of Michael's tower, and these are the 2 towers you saw at night. You can see just a little bit beyond the watchtower is the intersection tower, which is still needs 2 more sections added onto it, as well as an underground section. But you can see the scale of it all. You can see that this elevator is incredibly large, or not elevator, the staircase is incredibly large, and that's only half of it. The garden is pretty big, but it's not enormous by any means. It does have some neat features, but I thought it would be nice to have a garden sort of thing. And before I go on, I want to view this part over here. Show off what the server generated for us, which I thought was pretty neat, because it never has done it to me during single player. It's literally created just an enormous flat plain, and behind us is literally like a rocky mountain kind of thing. I've never seen that been generated by the engine before. I've only gotten regular valleys where it's just 1 or 2 mountains in a valley, or it's just one giant flat plain. I've never had it where it's literally like a divide from the Rocky Mountains. There's mountains and then there's flat areas, and a single tree apparently, and plenty of water. But this is only I think a lake, not a opening to the ocean. So it's pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for another progress update, I guess. See how far we get.